divided by 4, the 4-inch or the 2-inch, and once you divide it by 4, the result added here. Okay, so always keep in mind that whatever you add here, it will be multiplied by 4 in the final garment. Now for the front pattern, we are going to do exactly the same. We are going to transfer our front top and our front skirt to another piece of paper. Like this. And you have to again put it together. Bueno, before to put it together, let's remove the dart. Also in the front, in a kurti you don't need the darts of the waist, because generally it's a loose garment, and if it's close fitted, that close fitting is given by the shape of the sides, not by the dart. You can rarely see a kurti with waist darts. So let's remove it, and also remove the extra space for darts in both patterns, and then put them together, matching the corner like this. And the bust dart, we will keep it because that is needed to give shape to the top part of your body. So we are going only to keep the dart. When you are once you will make your kurti, you can decide if close the dart or not. If you close the dart, then just close it as I showed you in the previous class. Fold it by the center and stitch it by the angle line. But then if you close the dart, remember that the length of your front and your back, it will match, because this back, the length from the armhole to this corner is the same than the front from this armhole point to this corner, but if the dart is closed. So you can, let's leave it here, keep it, and then when you decide if you want to use it or not, only keep in mind that if you don't use the dart, the procedure is only don't close it. You can mark it but don't close it. But in that case you need to adjust the length, because if you don't close the dart, this front pattern, it will be longer than the back pattern in the side. So when stitching, you will have a gap here between the front and the back. You only have to adjust that if you decide to don't close the dart. Okay, once you have it, we are going also to extend the waistline and the hips line and the bottom skirt line, and you are going to mark exactly the same space for loosening you add here. Remember, don't go more than 1 inch. And then you have to, now instead of start from the armhole, you have to start from the highest point of the dart here, and then join with the other points. And also you can curve it a little, but try to keep the curves similar to the curves in the back pattern. It's not too much, it's slightly curved, like this. Now for the neckline in the front, for this kurti basic pattern, I want to show you something. Here we are using our basic bodice patterns, but the basic bodice patterns, if you remember, it matches your neck exactly following the contour of it. because these are basic bodies patterns, so the purpose of it is to match the exact shape of your body. Is like a copy of your body in paper or in muslin. So if you keep this neckline like this, it will not be a round neckline, it will be a so high neckline like this. So what we have to do for this basic pattern, because you will never see this kind of actually this is not a neckline, and the garment, it will be so difficult to wear if you keep it like this. So we need to increase it. The basic neckline is rounded, so we only have to follow this same round shape but keep it deeper. How much you have to mark, I will not give you standard measurements because we are making patterns that we want to fit our body perfect, so it's not the same measurement for everyone. You have to take it in your own body. How to take it? You have to measure from this corner. Check in your basic bodies patterns, where is this point? Our basic neckline is starting in this point. Okay, this is the point, this is the exact point where your neck joins your shoulder. Okay, that point is this point here. So from the same point on your body, you have to measure from here, making an angle line to here, like this. Measure this distance, and that distance you have to mark it here. Please don't trace this line, I am showing you only how to set your measuring tape, like this, okay, and mark this point. You can also measure it, if you don't measure it like this, because you think it's not so exact, but it is, you can measure also from the center of your neck. Let me show you here. It will be from this point in my pattern, where the neckline starts, is this point, and is the point of the base of your neck. You know, where you have that kind of hole in between your two bones. In that point is this one, so you can measure it from that point to down as much as you want. So measure it in using one of those two ways, and once you have that measurement, mark it here. And once you mark it, take it as a reference to trace a new curve for your pattern. Using your French curve roller, join this point with this point to trace your new curve, like this. And that will be the contour for your front pattern. For the sleeve pattern, we will use it as it is, the basic pattern for the basic sleeve. Later you can make any modification. This pattern, it will suit you like this. It's a straight sleeve, close fitted in the wrist. It's like a basic sleeve. So keep it like this for your basic kurti patterns, and later you can make modifications. Also, you can use it or not if you want sleeveless or with sleeves.